something relaxing about shuffling cards. For me. I enjoy it. So happy Friday. We're gonna wait a hot second, see if anybody hops on to hang out with us here in the Facebook land. See what the cards have for us, what kind of energy we are dealing with on this gorgeous, foggy, humid Friday. Hope everybody had a great week. Excited for the weekend. See what the energy for the day is. What we got, what we're dealing with. Lots of inspiration stuff. Hello, Audrey. Lots of inspiration and cosmic connections have been coming out, along with prosperity this week. I put out another podcast this morning. I'm a little bummed because it was supposed to have a really fun song at the end of it, and the song didn't show up. Happy Friday, Pamela. But it's a short podcast, and it was all inspired from this meme that I saw that said, "Worry is the misuse of imagination." How good is that? Worry is the misuse of imagination. So if you happen to be one of those souls that tend to worry all the time, you're misusing your imagination. You can use that power for good instead of bad. So if you don't know, now you know. I have a podcast called Inspired Creativity. It's on all of the podcast apps. You can find it on Spotify. Go check it out. I talk to crazy people like myself, and I have random conversations by myself. And I've been trying to keep them short. Today's episode is only like 8 minutes. So go check it out. I'll drop the link below. So let's see, starting with this energy deck, what kind of energy are we playing with today? What do we got? What do we got today? Door to romance. Door to romance. Who's ready for some romance? Anybody out there ready to open up your heart? And just because this says door to romance, let's focus on the heart and the heart. Are you ready to open up your heart to be more kind, more loving? Are you? Can you? Can we all stop walking around like this, protecting our heart, and sit up straight, open up our heart center, let your heart shine? Let that heart be the amazing magnet that it is to attract everything into your life. Open up the doors to your heart. Stop closing it down. Doors to romance. Open up that beautiful heart center. So that's a fun card to start with. Let's jump in and see what the aliens have for us, our starseed oracles, to go along with. And I'm going to say, doors to romance. We're just going to call that opening up your heart. Opening up your heart. To love. Love as much as we can. What do the starseeds have to go along with the doors to romance, opening up our heart, being willing to allow the heart to open? John Kim, the Angry Therapist, put out a great podcast last summer. I don't remember when it was. But it was all about love. And pretty much at the end, he said he got to a point in his life where he was just like, you know what? Maybe love will hurt me. Maybe, it'll break my heart. But I'm ready to say, love, come at me. And I'm going to love harder. Can you love harder? Love harder. Because, even if our heart gets broken, we're learning something, right? It's helping us grow. It's helping us move to the next phase. But if we keep our hearts closed, we're not being open to experience life. It is. It's very hard, Rachel. Very hard. I do the same thing. It's safe being in this spot, but can we be open? Can we let our heart shine? Because we all deserve love, right? We all deserve to give love, receive love, be love, all that good stuff. We can't let the shit from our past hold us back. And Cindy, I'm sending you a big hug. Can we all send Cindy a hug? Send Cindy some sweet love. All right, let's see what our aliens have for us today to go along with Door to Romance, opening up our heart. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. How many people may be feeling alone because we're still in this, apocalyptic world? You are not alone. Open your heart. You're not alone. Right? When we realize we're not alone, it might be easier to keep that heart open. You are not alone. You are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. It's out there. Don't be afraid. Be aware. Wash your hands. But it's okay to hang out with people. If you're not sure where they've been, be smart. Wear a mask. Have some space. Wash your hands. Don't pick your nose. But you don't have to be isolated. Physical connection, community. We need that. Humans are tribal people. We need to be in our tribe. We need to be around people. Get out there. Connect. Call up your friends that you haven't seen since March and say, let's go for a walk in the woods. Do something. Reach out. You are not alone. And I know we're all connected in this beautiful virtual space. I'm so thankful for this virtual space that we're all in. But we can actually hang out in real life too. We can. Be safe, but we have to also stop living in fear. Stop living in this closed down heart space. Open up your heart. Open up your heart. Connect to your community. You're not alone. You are not alone. All right. Keepers of the light, what do you have? Lots of good heart stuff today. It is a heart-filled day this Friday. All right, keepers of the light. Keepers of the light. This one, is that a good card, do you think? Faith. And more heart stuff. Humanity, I can never say this word. Benevolence. So hard. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. And look at that beautiful heart space right there. Faith. Can we have faith in humanity? I know I do this all the time. I say I want to shake the shit out of humanity because we all seem to have our heads shoved so far up our ass we can't see what's going on. But can we have faith in humanity? Can we stay calm? Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. If you turn on any news, you're probably not going to see the light because they don't want you to see the light. They want to keep you in fear. They want your heart to be closed down. They want you to stay isolated. But can you have faith? Can you see the good in the world? There's good in the world. There's good all around us. Don't let the bullshit that's being thrown at us keep you in fear. Step away from that fear. Step into the light. Step into the light that you are. Have some faith in humanity. And breathe. Keep your heart open. Keep your heart open. Keep your heart open. Keep those doors to romance open. I like this set of cards today. Let's see what the angels and ancestors have for us this morning. Door to romance. You're not alone. Faith, humanity. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself. And see the good in the world around you. Kind of like the podcast I put out about worry. If you're just worrying, you are creating a shitstorm in your life. If you are moving from a space of worry and always worrying, that's the energy that you're putting out. And just notice, is there a shitstorm flying around you? Probably because you're worrying. If you're worrying about how am I going to pay the bills, you're going to stay in that space of worry. How am I going to pay the bills? But if you move into a space of gratitude and abundance, and it takes work, you have to notice when you're like, oh, I'm worrying again, and change your perspective. Move from that space. Move into another space. You're the creator. If you're worrying, you're creating that worry. So stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. And I know it's not that easy. It takes practice, like everything. All right. Angels and ancestors. What do you have? What do you have to go along with all this goodness? To Shalon Master, be graceful in moments and action. So can we be graceful in all of this, but be fierce? Can you be a fierce warrior and be graceful? Can you keep that heart open and still be fierce and be that warrior? Be a warrior of light. Realize you're not alone. Connect with your tribe. Have faith. And then connect. Be graceful in movement and action. Be graceful in movement and action. Be graceful. Open up that heart and be that master that you are. Move with loving kindness, but be fierce. Sometimes I feel that, us fools that play in this spiritual world, we tend to like hide in the back instead of being up front. And it's like we can't be powerful. We can't be fierce, right? But you can. Be a warrior of light. It doesn't mean that you're like a bad warrior. Be a warrior of light. Connect to your strength. Connect to the power that's coming from your heart. Have faith. Be graceful. Stay calm. This is good. All right, we're going to do one more. This is a longer one today for Friday. Let's see what the rebels have for us. I'm sure it'll go right along with everything. Yes, Audrey, release the anger. It's hard. It's a practice. I'm not saying that any of this shit is easy. It's all hard. It all takes work. But if you just focus on the worry, you're never going to be able to move out of anything. You're just going to be stuck there. That's the energy that you're putting out. What's coming from within is what's going to reflect on your outer world. So remember that. Yes, here comes the rebels. We're all a bunch of sacred rebels, right? Bunch of weirdos. Embrace your weird. Embrace that spiritual rebel that's inside of you. Speak up. Open your heart. Be graceful. Let's see what our rebels have for our last card for this beautiful Friday. Oh, this is so great. This is so great. So all of this, right? We open our heart, doors to romance. Just keep your heart open. If it's a love romance or just a romance with yourself, love the shit out of yourself. Keep your heart open. You're not alone. Connect to your community. Reach out to your community. Say, hey, let's connect. Have faith in humanity. Be graceful. Be that master. Move with grace. And are you ready for this? This is so, so perfect. And then dream a beautiful dream. Dream a beautiful dream. So move from that space of worry, move into dreaming the most beautiful dream. Daydream the most beautiful life. When was the last time you gave yourself the permission to sit down and just daydream? Think about it. Try it today. Give yourself like 5 minutes just to daydream like you used to daydream when you were a kid. And then, when we're a kid and when we're daydreaming, some stupid adult would always say, hey, stop it. Stop daydreaming. Get back here. I know that would happen to me a lot because I would daydream in school all the time. So daydream. Dream the most beautiful dream. Dream the most audacious dream. No limits. Don't put limits on your dreams. Make them big. Make them audacious. Maybe you fail and you keep going and you keep going and you keep going. So that's it. Open your heart and dream the most beautiful dream. We're infinite creative beings. We're all aspects of the divine. We're all aspects of God. Stop limiting yourself. Open your heart. Your heart is a big, beautiful magnet. Open it. Move with grace and ease and dream the most beautiful dream. Love these cards today. I feel very inspired for a great Friday. So keep shining on, as my shirt says. Shine on, shine your light, be a weirdo, embrace your weird, move with grace and ease, be a warrior of the light, keep your heart open. The world needs all of us to keep our heart open, especially in these crazy fucking times. The world needs us to be really, really real. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you all so much. Go check out my podcast. Not to plug myself, but whatever. Go check out my podcast. Real quick, short and easy. Have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another one of these beautiful card pulls. Thank you all for being here so much. I love you all. I'm so happy that you are all part of my soul tribe. I really appreciate you all for showing up every day. Move with grace and ease, open your heart, and dream the most beautiful dream. I'll see you all tomorrow.